Alola everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon video, and welcome back again to the channel because it has been quite a while since the last upload. Actually, since the last Sun and Moon trailer reaction, which was over a month already. Geez, time sure flew by, and you've probably been wondering, or maybe not been wondering, where I've been the last few weeks, and what can I say? I've been doing quite a lot, except not really making videos, but I've been traveling, eating a lot, playing Super Mario Odyssey, among other things, but something has summoned me back here to your YouTube screen, and that something is Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They're literally coming out, I guess today when this video goes up. Friday, November 17th is when the game officially comes out, so depending on where you're at in the time zone will be a little bit different, but November 17th is finally here basically, and I am so ready. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering what I'm going to be doing with Ultra Sun and Moon, and this video is actually going to be covering exactly that, as well as the final trailer that dropped a couple of weeks ago now, but I did want to take one final look. I've been trying to avoid the spoilers for the game, because I know that it basically leaked now, like you can pretty much, the full game has been out for a week and a lot of people have beat it and been leaking the information online, but I've been trying to avoid spoilers. Not really, it's pretty hard to do, but let me know if you're excited for the beginning of a brand new playthrough. And before we hop into this final trailer reaction slash analysis, I do want to be a little bit more open with you guys on what's been going on, because I have basically just been a little bit extra lazy these last few months. I feel like I've been doing YouTube for a really good long time now, I guess like 8-9 years almost. And as a full-time job ever since I finished high school, it's been almost 5 years now. Definitely made me think about when you go to school. I mean, you definitely go hard for a couple of months, but then you have all of summer vacation to always look forward to. And on YouTube, that's definitely something that I guess you always have free time, so technically you're kind of always on vacation. But as long as you're always making videos, or at least for me where I make daily videos, you always have that on your mind. And so for the last few months, I really wanted to try and just not have YouTube on my mind at all. I'm sorry if I wasn't as open, like I said, as I wanted to be with you all. I maybe should have just done a couple more vlogs or updates letting you know what's going on, but yeah, I'm definitely all good and just excited to get back to making some videos. And I guess I probably won't be taking any random 2-month hiatus vacations anytime soon, but if it happens, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But without further ado, we got some trailers to analyze, size. Let's do that. And this trailer is no joke. Just from seeing the title and thumbnail here, I'm already in shock because Giovanni is here, and apparently Team Rainbow Rocket is coming to the Alola region this time around. So is this just a regular old Team Rocket? I don't know. I can't wait. So Pikachu, let's go. And the big bad boss is back right off the bat with some pretty awesome music too to go along. Team Rainbow Rocket takes the stage. So he's actually Rainbow Rocket Giovanni. I wonder if this is super different from Team Rocket or what's going on. We got like a Persona 5 looking castle, and Giovanni has a Mewtwo. Okay then, I guess that's why they say he strikes back, just like that Mewtwo movie. And oh, look at that, some Rainbow Rocket grunts. Wait, hold up. Okay, we need to slow it down here for a second. I think my brain is overloading. Did we just see Archie, Maxie, Getsis, Cyrus, and Lysander all together battle through 20 years of villainy? So literally every evil guy from all the Pokemon generations has come together under the rule of Giovanni, the all-time greatest Pokemon boss, and now they're known as Rainbow Rocket? At least that's what I'm getting here so far. So how did Giovanni actually get all these dudes together? Looks like the trailer's actually moving on to something else though, so we'll come back to it in a second. But we've got the Battle Agency up next, so a couple of post-game features, which is definitely something I've been looking forward to see, because it looks like Ultra Sun and Moon aren't going to change too much of the base game, but in the post-game and later parts of the game, I'm definitely expecting major changes. And maybe here's another one, because now we can search Alola for totem stickers. Wow! Hold on, this kind of just looks like the Zygarde cells have been replaced by something pretty much the same, so I actually quite enjoyed collecting the Zygarde cells, and of course the reward at the end was pretty worthwhile, but this time around, looks like by collecting the stickers, you'll actually get totem-sized Pokemons. You can literally control totem Pokemon. Well, not literally totem Pokemon, but totem-sized, as they can say, because they definitely don't have the flaring aura. And it looks like they're even version exclusives here. You can see Ultra Sun is getting Gumshoos, Lurantis, and Ultra Moon has Salazzle, I guess. But I'm assuming a bunch more of the other totem Pokemon will also be available through totem stickers, probably more version exclusives. But the trailer is still going here. It does not stop, and I guess we have some new Island Scan Pokemon. Actually, a lot of starters being shown off there. We had Charmander, Grovyle, and Greninja, so probably going to have a lot more starters available through Island Scan, but what? Encounter legendary Pokemon through the wormholes. Whoa, hold on a second. Believe it or not, I actually haven't seen this trailer yet somehow, even though it's been like weeks, guys. Like I said, I've been in the darkness, and I am like, I don't even know what's going on. Every single legendary Pokemon is basically being shown right now, and I'm definitely getting some Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire vibes where you can fly around and catch almost every legendary. So looks like we have something similar going on in Ultra Sun and Moon, including Mega Evolutions, Mega Rayquaza. What the white and black Kyurem? I can't even keep up with how many legendaries are on the screen right now, dude. Just look at them right there, guys. You can see it. There's a billion legendaries, and you can catch them all in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Well, I'm assuming just like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, there's going to be a lot of version exclusives, and maybe even some where you have to bring them both to one version in order to unlock the third. Like, for example, Dialga Palkia together will unlock Giratina. At least that's how it was back in Oras, but that is a whole lot of legendaries you can catch in these games, and I am definitely excited to see how those events work, because as we saw from a little bit of that Mewtwo there, it looks like there's a little like encounter cutscene too. So over on the Japanese Pokemon channel, we've got a clip of just that, and then Mewtwo appears in what looks like some kind of other planet. I guess these are the distant lands you can travel through with the Ultra Wormhole. We've of course seen the minigame where you fly around on Lunala or Solgaleo, and it looks like through this method you can actually encounter all of these legendary Pokemon, and they have a pretty cool little cutscene introducing them. So to be honest, it's looking to be the same as Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, where they want an easy way for you to be able to access all these legendaries, because every generation, of course, they add like 20 new legendaries, so every new generation you got to figure out a way to get all those 100 old legendaries to fit in the game somehow. I know I'm exaggerating, but there's actually so many legendaries in this game that it's getting to the point that it's a bit ridiculous going around capturing them all, and I just feel like there's too many of them. I guess it doesn't feel quite as special. There's still definitely legendary Pokemon, but maybe catching them like doesn't feel quite as epic as it did back in the day where they had specific events just for certain legendaries. Now it's like, here's 30 of them in a little surfing wormhole minigame thing, which is still pretty cool. I give it a little thumbs up. Let's go back to this Rainbow Rocket thing though, because it's looking like the Delta episode of this game. Looks like some crazy new post-game adventure is happening, or at least I can only assume it's some kind of post-game thing, because this doesn't seem to have anything to do with Necrozma at all, and that's probably going to be the main event of the game, of course. So either way, we got this crazy Persona-looking castle. I made the comparison earlier, and I feel like it still kind of reminds me of it with all the red going around, and even all the decorations on the walls and stuff. It definitely reminds me of the dungeons from Persona 5, or the castles or whatever. And of course, every castle needs a king, or in this case, a bunch of princes, and we've got none other than the bosses or evil villains of previous Pokemon games, Maxie and Archie, first of all, which are definitely looking different from the way they did in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. In fact, they're looking a lot more like they did in the original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire games. At least their artwork is a lot more comparable to that. Cyrus and Getsis and Lysander, of course, also teaming up with Giovanni. So there's, I think, a total of 6 of them. But there's also this one artwork that shows Faba in there with them. So maybe there's a total of 7 for the 7 generations. Wait a second. There's Marchie. I guess there wasn't anyone for 2nd gen. So they got Maxie and Archie. So that's 7 total either way. But I heard this theory that apparently Giovanni went around with his own Ultra Wormhole and gathered the best versions of these evil villains. So this is actually the best version of Maxie, Archie, Getsis, and by that I mean ones that were successful in their own world of actually doing their whole world domination thing, because of course we know Ultra Sun and Moon has a lot to do with parallel universes, parallel realities. So Giovanni has found evil leaders from alternate realities where they're basically the most evil they can get, brought them all together in this super creepy looking castle, and who knows what they're actually doing in here. That's what I'm mostly curious to find out, because it doesn't seem like they have anything to do with Necrozma, and from what we gather in the trailers, there's not really much. Lily is involved, so that's pretty cool. She's not leaving us to go to Kanto again. Please, Lily, I can't be abandoned more than once. Anyway, guys, it is not quite over yet because we had a couple of more trailers come out. One of them actually just revealed Mimikyu's exclusive Z-move. Of course, we saw that Lycanroc and Komao already have their own Z-moves, so Mimikyu is going to be the next one to get a little exclusive here. And it is definitely terrifying, I gotta say. This is when I feel like they're showing us a little bit too much of the game. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be all that much aside from what we've already seen in the trailers. Like, I'm kind of scared that we've basically already seen most of the game, because when you have a trailer coming out just for Mimikyu's Z-move, you know, I feel like they've basically shown us almost everything, but it is a pretty amazing Z-move. You literally eat the Pokemon, even if it's a Tyranitar. Whole thing fits down there somehow. Just scrumps it up. Love it. And you might think that Mimikyu is the end of the Ultra news, but there's actually one more trailer which just dropped yesterday, right before the games come out. They basically said, let's drop one more bomb on him, and this is it, guys. Necrozma has apparently got a brand new form, which of course we've predicted since the very beginning. We saw kind of Necrozma's eyes and a big golden glowing light behind the Sun and Moon logos on the website, and everybody thought that it would be some kind of unleashed Necrozma form, like its pure light form, and that's basically what we're getting right here. As you can see, we get a little teaser of it. It's too bright to even tell what it is, but Ultra Burst gets activated, and you see it's about to transform, and nothing. We don't actually get to see what it looks like, but that is definitely enough to get me hyped up to see Necrozma's true form. Of course, the leaks are out there and it's already all out, but I'm trying not to see it until the moment that it actually gets here. That is why I'm very excited to do the Let's Play of this game, which will of course be beginning tonight. So I'm not sure how I really want to handle uploading the Let's Play, because I know last year I did a marathon and was uploading about 3 or 4 parts a day, and a lot of people seem to enjoy that, a lot of people don't, so let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely planning on uploading more than 1 episode a day though, so that we can get through as quickly as possible and get to that juicy extra content at the end, because like I said earlier, I feel like most of the new stuff in this game will be towards the ending, with the Rainbow Rocket and all those crazy legendaries we can catch, but I'm definitely looking forward to see what differences there are in just the main base story. There's definitely going to be new Pokemon that weren't in Sun and Moon, but you know, not like new Alolan Pokemon, I guess, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I personally really wanted to see some more Alolan forms. It made perfect sense to me that with the whole parallel realities thing, there might be some other Alolan forms in this version of Alola that weren't in the previous one. And it feels like they're always open to adding forms in between generations, kind of like they added a bunch more Mega Evolutions back in Oras, but looks like we're not really getting any Alolan forms. Who knows though, they might just whip out a very special surprise on all of us that nobody knows about yet, but not looking too likely. So I definitely have been waiting to make this video for a while. It's been long overdue. It's been far too long of me being lazy and not bringing you guys the entertainment that y'all have been waiting for. So it is finally time, my friends. So I hope you're ready for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Stay tuned, because episode 1 of the playthrough will be coming out very soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in Alola.